me again tomorrow night?
Thank you very much.
My house?
Yes, how nice.
My mother's giving a dinner party.
She won't mind an extra guest.
Her old friend is never an extra guest. Well, should we order now?
Yes, I'm starved.
Castle. Now, let's see. What should we have for our first dinner together?
Good evening.
Very good.
Yes, isn't it?
Well, I'd like you to wear these. They're rented for the occasion.
Oh. Right. Would you help me, please? I think
What?
I can.
Why, yes, certainly.
Thank you.
So, the old boy knew me, eh?
Yes, he thought you were very handsome.
You don't say. Sorry I'm not going with you. Well, Dad will pick those up later. Now, try to memorize the names of all the people you see there tonight. The men, I mean. And get their nationalities. That's very important.
You mean the Germans? That won't be difficult for me.
And I suggest that you don't ask any questions. Just use your eyes and ears. They're a pretty keen and desperate bunch. Don't underestimate them.
Right. Well, thank you for your instructions. Good evening.
Oh, by the way, unless you have something very urgent to report, I suggest that you two keep shy of each other for the next few days. That's in case Sebastian's people want to check on you after your visit.
Yes, I understand.
That's all.
Good
luck.
evening.
Good night.
Good evening. I'm Miss Huberman. Will you tell Mr. Sebastian that I'm here?
Miss Huberman?
Yes.
Please forgive me for keeping you waiting.
Not at all.
You resemble your father very much. I'm Alex's mother.
I knew when I saw you.
Alex has always admired you. Now at last I know why.
You're very kind.
You did not testify at your father's trial. We thought that unusual.
He didn't want me to. He refused to let his lawyers call me on the stand.
I wonder why.
Hello. Alicia. I'm so glad. You met my mother.
Yes, we just met.
You didn't meet Alicia when we were in Washington 4 years ago, did you, Mother? I don't know where you were at the time.
Alex, I think we should join our other guests.
May I take your wrap? Miss Huberman, may I present Eric Matisse? How do you do?
How do you do?
William Rossman.
How do you do?
Very honored. Emil Hupka.
How do you do?
Delighted. And Mr. Nair. And Dr. Anderson.
Dr. Anderson.
Gives me great pleasure. Dr. Anderson is our guest of honor tonight.
You mustn't bore Miss Huberman, Alex, with discourses on science. Not before dinner, anyway.
Dinner is served, madame.
Dr. Anderson, you will sit beside me over there. Eric, you will sit next to Miss Huberman.
You have just come from Spain, Senora?
A few weeks ago. It seems ages. Travel does not mean anything anymore. It goes so swift. One has the feeling of not going anywhere. I suppose we can expect rocket ships to be carrying us along the ocean very soon.
We can expect many strange
A
things.
good movie this afternoon, Eric?
No, I was disappointed.
Must have been a comedy. You know, Eric loves to go to the movies to cry. He's very sentimental.
At each end before we get really swift and perfect travel. It takes nearly as long to go from the city to the airport as it does to cross the Atlantic.
I'm afraid, gentlemen, that something must be done about Emil.
I don't know. It was an understandable slip. Man was tired.
No. It's a very dangerous slip.
It is not the first one. There have been several other lapses before. There'll be more, if you permit him.
That's bad. It's very bad.
I think, gentlemen, you can leave it to me to find some way. When you drive up to Petropolis, the road winds quite a bit. It is very high. There are some very awkward turns. I'm sure I will not have any difficulty in getting Emil to give me a lift in his car. It's quite a trick to jump clear. I'll just have to be careful, that is all. Turned my ankle the last time.
Madame says, will you join the others or will you take your coffee in here?
Oh, I think we'll take coffee in here, I mean.
I'm very sorry, gentlemen, to make such an exhibition.
Nonsense. We all have nerves.
You have been overworking. Don't you think so, Rustler? You need a rest. Your health is very important to us.
Oh, that's very considerate. I am very tired. So now I think perhaps if you make my pardon to the ladies, Alex, for my leaving so early, then I
think maybe, Emil, it would be better if I came with you. I think perhaps if you tried to drive yourself all the way up to Petropolis, it might be too much for you. I shall drive you.
No. No, that would be too much for you all that way. That's too much to ask.
Nonsense. I'd love to go. Come on, Emil. Good night, gentlemen.
Good night, Alex.
I hope you feel better in the morning, Emil.
Thank you. And I'm very sorry to make a scene before strangers. Very sorry.
Thank you, Alex, for an excellent dinner. And please tell your mother for me that the dessert was superb.
Miss Huberman has been gone a long time.
Mother, is it necessary for you to always address Alicia as Miss Huberman? I do wish you'd be a little more cordial to her.
Really? I thought I was behaving very well. Has she been complaining about me? I'm grateful.
Might smile at her.
Wouldn't it be a little too much if we both grinned at her like idiots?
Oh, please, Mother, I want to enjoy myself.
Is it so boring to sit with me alone?
Not at all, not at all.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
I thought I saw you.
How are you?
Fine, thanks. Great turnout, isn't it?
Yes.
Where are they?
In a box in the stand. I don't think they can see us, Alex and his mother.
Don't telephone me anymore. Just rely upon my popping up.
Can you hear me?
Sure, go ahead.
Heard of Dr. Anderson?
No.
He's some kind of a scientist. Kind face, 60 years old, gray hair. Deep crease in the forehead.
Tall or short?
Short.
Uh-huh.
Emil Hupke. Heard of him?
No.
He made quite a scene about a wine bottle the other night.